Hello everybody, I go by the just Mr. Balls in the building. It is after 17 and yes, it is. We are right back. As you can notice, someone you saw in the last episode is back on the cast. We brought him back because I wanted him to co-host this interview because he knows this new guest better. Mr. Alzi, you good?
I'm alright. How are you doing?
I'm great. I had to call you back for this one because this guy we have brought today is a multiple CEO. What I mean by that is there are so many companies he represents. And he goes by the name Young Inch. If you're from Ndola, Copperville, Zambia, in the land of work and joy, you know him. My brother, you're welcome in the building.
Thank you very much, LC. Thank you very much, Aussie.com, for inviting me. I'm humbled.
How is the coffee doing though?
No, it's okay after 17, you know. That's what I like doing.
Exactly. And just in case you're wondering why do we have coffee, why are we at a beautiful place? We are at Moka Moka, the gift shop cafe. This is the beautiful place you have to be at, in Itawa. I will say it once again, but let me get into it. Mr. Young Inch,
Yeah.
you know after 17 is on for wisdom.
Okay.
This is a place where we want people to be inspired of your journey. And there's so much that comes with you. The reason why I felt even to interview alone, I wanted someone who's so close to you. And I remember he featured on the other episode. I was like, Mr. Alzi, this man has to bring out all the juice in him.
Yeah, we come along.
And for this one, I would let you go first because I want you to tap in from the root cause, you know?
Yeah, so I think I'll start with asking you because from what I know, I think he's a guy of many talents. So
Yeah.
the first thing that I remember him for was rapping. He was a rapper before he got into
Gospel artist.
yes. So why the transition from rapping into event management?
Okay. All right. So what happened was in high school, I think leadership is just in me. I've been a leader since way back. The time I was young, at church, in school. So I remember very well, I think that was like in grade 8, 9, I introduced the music club at the school where I was. So now, and then in grade 10, I was just like, I went, the time I just passed grade 10, and then I was just called like, okay, there's a music club happening. And then they just appointed me to be the chairperson for the music club. And if I remember very well, the time I was in grade 12, I was the music club president.
So you've always been around music.
So yeah, music plus events. So I was the one who was organizing those music club jets. I was the organizer.
That's good idea for me.
Yeah. So I didn't know that I would even start doing events. Like I didn't know. And then that's when now the music thing started. I think that's when the passion. Yeah.
You know what? Like this now, I really want to go into it so fast, but my heart is still in the car. Hold it. Yeah, hold it. So like, the second question I would like to ask you, Mr. Young Inch, is when did you first discover you can host an event?
I think there was an event that I did. That was 2017, yeah.
Okay.
Our first event that we hosted with my sister, we had 4 people. We injected like 20,000, and then we only had 4 people. That was at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium.
If I can remember right, bro, in our research team,
Yes.
this is where you say people actually flopped. But Levi, the venue is actually everything booked, everything is all done.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the problem was the pricing, and we never had that experience. So my sister was hosting an event, and then I was just home. She came and then she pitched in the idea of saying, I want to host an event, I want to do the couples event. Which I said, okay, so what's the plan? What do you want me to help out with? And then she said, no, you can help out with anything. So I said, okay, no problem, let's see what we can do. We did the marketing with her, we booked the venue, we booked the artists, we also paid for the music system. We spent close to 20 something. And then on the very day of the event, we only had 4 people. I think for me, I'm that kind of person who don't give up.
Yeah.
So from there, my sister was a bit like disappointed and a bit depressed. But from there, I said, okay, let me try to do something small. Yeah, that's where now I did. By then, we used to do bride parties.
And you know, this man, many people now know him as Infinity. Like, Infinity CEO. But if you are a dollar person,
Yes.
and if you are a Copper Bell person, over a decade, I knew this guy as the NE Entertainment CEO. And that event management team was huge in Ndola at some point.
Yeah, it was arguably the biggest event managing company at that time.
So I feel like I have so many questions, and because I failed to ask off camera because I wanted this story to come out here. Like, what happened to NE? Are you still alive as a team, or maybe?
Well, before I even go to what happened, maybe we can ask him, how did NE come about? Because for me, the first time I met them,
Yeah.
I just saw a team of young passionate people.
Northrise,
Yes. Who were so passionate about events, and at first I was like, who are these guys? Then I got to know them. Then they kept surprising me, like they're pulling off big moves.
Yeah, stadium.
Yes. So maybe the question is, how did you guys come about?
All right, okay. So that's the reason people should watch this interview, because this is my first time and my last time I'm talking about NE Entertainment.
Yeah.
So how NE started, born and bred. If you're in Ndola, there's a hood called Northrise.
Yes.
So Northrise, NE Entertainment, I started it as Northrise Empire. The time we flopped, we did the same couples festival with my sister. I started doing small events like just the bride parties. We're calling, by then it was Northrise Empire.
Yeah.
And then I met this guy. He just texted me on Facebook saying, "Oh, I've seen you have been hosting events. We are artists, 9/11. We are artists, so I want us to be like to partner. Every time you're having an event, we collaborate where we come and sing."
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, okay, no problem. Let's have a meeting and then we see how that can work." So from there, that's when he called his friend. Actually, he called me and we met. His name is Slim.
Yeah, I
Slim
remember.
45.
Slim.
Yeah. He's a guy who came and then I told him my idea, my vision.
Is Slim the next guy now? Like.
Yeah, he's a nurse. Yes,
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's a nurse.
That's a
Then my
big
research team is doing very good.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
A flying doctor, right?
Yes.
Ah,
He
cool.
is, yeah. So from there, that's when we said, okay, this is my dream. This is what I want to do. I want to open up an event company, but I don't have a team. So that's when he said, okay. For us, our idea was just us to come and perform to events. So if you want us to work now as a team, I also have people. That's when now he called in the other guys, Warren, Wazi, DJ Wazi, J-Baz, Godfrey, and then they introduced, okay guys, this guy, he's the one who does these small events like bride parties and all that.
Yeah.
So he wants to now work together as a team.
Yeah.
We do something big. So that's when now we changed from we tried to host an event. So now I said, okay, Northrise events or Northrise Empire. It was sounding a bit
Childish.
So that's when I said, okay, I need to make it a bit corporate.
Yeah.
You get my point. It looks, for us to get now the corporate. That's when we changed from Northrise Empire. We just switched to NE Entertainment. So even on like ZRA and all those things, it's Northrise Events Entertainment. That's how, From there, we had an event, the Color Festival. And then I remember very well back then, there was this company, I don't want to mention the name. They were also doing color festivals. So they saw to say, okay, these guys
We don't want to market them here.
Yes, we don't want to market them. Plus, I just don't want to, From there,
I thought we're unpacking everything here. So
It's been the last time,
I think any entertainment, the people are.
last time.
But I think any entertainment, the people are behind now. The people are in any entertainment. They are the ones supposed to come and.
Oh wait, NE is still alive.
Yeah, the people who are there. The guys are still there.
But the event team is not just as active as it used to be.
I don't know, but they're still there.
He just doesn't want to say.
You get my point. So from there, we just changed from Northrise Empire to NE Entertainment.
Yeah.
So I remember we were having a color fest, and then I received a call saying, how can you host a color festival? Because us, we do color festivals, and we have the naming rights. You don't have the naming rights. That's when I said, okay, show me the papers that are backing what you're saying.
Yeah.
So from there they said, okay, we're not going to show you the papers, but we are very certain you don't even pay ZRA. So that's when now we were panicking, and then we didn't know, we were young. We started doing
you
this
know
the
what
time we were
the-
young.
yeah.
So from there, we're just like, okay, what are we going to do, guys? This is what's on the table. They want to take us to court. So we had an event like in a month, and then we ended up just going to ZRA. The guys I was working with, the same team, the same artists, we just said, okay, what do we need to do for us to have these papers? So we need to open a company, a limited company, so that for you to host any event, you need to be paying all these things and all those things. Okay, all right, that's when we went to Pakra there. They were my brothers, you know what I mean? So it was just like, they are my brothers. I wasn't seeing them like business partners. Okay, there was also that business aspect, but there was that
Brotherhood.
yes, exactly. So we just went to ZRI, their sharing of
shares.
yes. So it was just like, okay, no problem. As long as, okay guys, how many are we? We are 6. Okay, let's just put it 2.5, that's like 15. They gave us the papers. We managed to get all the papers in place, and then from there we started working.
So in short, like the shares, the way you had like given each other, it was equal among
It was equal. But the problem that was there was one of the guys who was in any entertainment, they were brothers.
Oh,
So
the
there
same, or the same guy?
Yes.
Oh.
So okay. They were brothers. So they told me to say there was a point where now I started pushing the company alone, and then they just told me to say, since we registered the company together, we still need to be getting shares. I was on the copper belt, they were in the Saka, the other guy was in Kitwe. So for me, it didn't make business sense where I'm pushing alone and then we still share the
And
money.
they're getting
You get my
more
point?
money than you.
So I was telling him, say, if you want us to share the money, you need to come and we work together, because I cannot just be sending you money because I'm hosting events here. So they were just saying, as long as we are part of those papers, actually what we're going to do is we're going to vote you out as CEO.
Since they had more shares combined
Yes.
as compared to
Yeah,
Exactly.
I see.
So that's when now the pressure was, and then I remember I was working in Chingola.
Okay.
And then I said, okay, let me try to go revamp the company. And then they told me that. So I knew to say, even if I push hard, it's like a government vehicle. It can't be your vehicle.
Yeah.
You just have to understand. So I knew to say, as long as these guys are still in the picture, it's going to be very hard for me to continue with this anything. It's better and then people just told me to say, people know you are creative. You can still come up with your own brand and you can still make it.
Yeah, and I think there's a learning point there. Like in terms of business, if you're thinking of doing business and you want to partner with someone, the issue of shares, like he's put it, you can't take it lightly. You find that you're registering a business, you think it's just paperwork.
Yeah,
and
true.
you put someone on that business and you give them certain shares. What that means, and he's explained it very
Yeah.
well. When the business starts doing well, even if that person is not active, they're not
Yes.
there. Let's say it grows to a value of, let's say, 10 million kwacha.
Yeah, they still have
If
the
you give
power.
them 10% of the shares, they
Yes,
own
yes.
10%
Yes.
of that 10 million kwacha. So that's a learning point when it comes to business and business.
Actually, we even went to court. Like we went to court. We went there as far as
Yeah.
we went to court. They said we're going to sue you because you have been eating
Your money
company
and all that.
money. You get my point.
Yeah.
So now it was a situation where, okay, I'm just coming back from Chingola. I need to settle. I don't have time to be going to court because you know how court sessions
Yeah, yeah.
can even be going there for like a year.
Yeah,
You
even
get my
more.
point.
Yeah.
So that's when I was just like, okay, let me just surrender this brand to them, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who pushes all these things. That's when,
So people in the background actually thought maybe it's you ditching Eni, because me as a fan of Eni, I actually thought, it's Pondo. Yeah, push this brand, then we love you with this brand,
Yes.
then you just leave it. You get
it wasn't that easy. I'm sure the people are around me, like those people are close to me, they can tell you it wasn't that easy, because I remember very well where I just coming back in Ndola, things have changed. People have even just forgotten you, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And then the only way on, like, okay, you're trying to get yourself now back, you get my point. And then we court issues, these guys are just on, like, they're just giving you phone calls.
Yeah.
They just see an event. No, we're coming.
Then they
You know
want
what
to
I
see
mean?
money.
Yes,
They
exactly.
don't see pushing the event.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
Everyone share.
so yeah, has he said, like, these things, they look simple when you're starting, when you're starting, it looks very simple. But when you now, the money start coming in, the fame, people start changing. Their attitudes, even the vision, they forget.
Yeah.
They even forget where you're coming from because it was just like now they want the money.
Yeah. But you know, the question I have for you now is, how can you help someone out there? Because Infinity, no lie, where NE's left it from, Infinity actually took that step to. I feel like it has achieved even way more. I really thought it would be hard for Infinity to be a household name, but now I don't know if majority even remember there was an NE somewhere.
Yeah, I think the majority have forgotten about NE. Now the household name when it comes to
Infinity.
So there's one thing, as he put it, to say God is everything.
Yeah.
For me, I'll say God is the greatest.
True.
And then one thing that I've come to realize in life is they cannot block your destiny. You get my point? It's like a seed. That when you time ngayafu kama kama takwa wati ni basket ticket katamisha same na seed nangoni pali kwe pala penny you think waposa ko mwawika mu Uganda but ya ni seed tikesa mina. You get my point? So there are certain things in life that we go through not because na batuposa patsala but when sitting ngayafu patsala, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, true.
It becomes like philosophy of when you see
it doesn't matter
yes. People will still go there and so for me I think what I can just say is that you can't block destiny. You get my point? No matter how many people can come like okay we're going to do this, because it wasn't easy to make Infinity. Yeah. So even just the name Infinity means I get my point. So
Infinity doesn't end actually.
Yeah, it wasn't easy for me to just say, okay, I surrender this brand. It wasn't easy because that brand made me who I am today.
True.
And I will still remember that brand, but I still need just for peace and
Are you still friends with the people though?
Yeah, we're still friends. Actually, what I'm thinking is I want to do a reunion for them.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a Christian. At the end of the day, people will come. They can do that, but it just shows, I'm not losing.
Yeah.
They have failed to run the brand. I didn't want to say this, but I feel they have failed to run the brand.
Yeah.
But for me, I shouldn't hold any grudge against them because.
But you saying this and them watching, you feel like they're going to accept the reunion?
No, we talked about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it with them. They called me. I've just been busy, but yeah, I'm working on that. I'm sure people will be very happy.
Yeah.
So
no, so you can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I know you've clarified it a bit. Okay, not a bit. You've clarified it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a lot of people, actually, who used to watch your brand from a distance, who've been wondering to say, what happened to NE? Why did you branch off and all that? And speculations are always there. Others feel like maybe you dished your friends in order to make a selfish
more money,
decision,
more selfish.
So maybe just clarify more on that. Okay. For those who think that maybe you just dished your friends so that you can just benefit alone and do things alone.
Okay, how can I put this? All right. Okay, as NE used to look, it was big, it was a strong brand, it was bankrupt. It reached the point where it was bankrupt.
Okay.
You get my point. So I didn't ditch them because of the money. I didn't ditch them because of the fame. I left them with a brand which is strong.
Oh yeah.
So the problem wasn't, the brand was okay. Even the time I was leaving the brand was still strong. Because I remember our last event with them was that event we hosted, Black Diamond. And that's like the biggest event on the Copper Belt. I think even up to now, no one has beat those records.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, we had over
I was there.
12,000 people.
Yeah,
that was the biggest event. So the brand was still strong, but the problem was the company was bankrupt.
Oh.
So the only thing that we had was the name. And then we failed to reach a conclusion where how are we going to rebrand or how are we going to make this? Yes, exactly. So we became selfish. Let me use the term selfish. We all became selfish to a point where we're looking at the money, we're not looking at the future. So every business, I believe you need to look at, okay, 2 years from now, what am I going to do? You get my point. Any entertainment was a big brand and a strong brand.
Yeah.
People from outside, I'm sure a lot of event planners, no one was even coming close to us. When we host an event, we can host an event like, even right now, I won't lie, any entertainment, we used to host an event in a week and we managed to have 3,000 people.
True.
That's how strong any entertainment brand was. We can host an event in a month, we can manage to get even 5,000 people. We have seen a lot of event planners, event companies. They have been advertising an event for 3 months. They bring an international artist. They end up having
Even
1,000.
less, yeah.
Even less, you get my point.
And you know what? Talking about brands,
Yeah.
we had an official sponsor on the show.
Uh-huh.
We're at Mocha Mocha Gift Shop Cafe right here in Itawa. Just in case you're wondering what's Mocha Mocha, the name is so nice, I have to say it twice. Mocha Mocha, our official sponsor on After 17. Shout out to them, by the way.
They've got one of the best coffees actually.
Yeah.
By Sunga Wino. You have to be here. Okay, you
Yeah,
can go
so,
ahead.
Maybe let me ask this.
Yeah.
From the team that you used to work with in any,
Yes.
yeah, I know mistakes were made because
Yeah.
mostly you are still young and you're still learning.
Yes.
Yeah, so from that team, mention one name that you wouldn't mind working with if
That's
you
a
had
very
to say,
good
okay,
question.
from this team, maybe if there's one person who I can still work with, who can
This
it be?
guy.
J-Buzz.
J-Buzz.
Yeah.
Any special reason?
I think even the time I was leaving any entertainment, he tried by all means to say, okay, don't leave, let's see how best we can work this thing out. Plus, his creativity, I think, were all thinking in the same line. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So he's a creative person. Like even right now, we're working with him on other things, not really like events, no, but he's still doing music, and I'm still helping him out with other things. Even the time he was in South Korea, I was even helping out with other things.
No. Okay.
Yeah. So J-Buzz, yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's really nice. And by the way, I talked about his musical side.
Yeah.
Just towards the close of last year,
Yes.
I witnessed him do a one-on-one with what they call that? A rap contest?
Rap battle.
Rap battle. Yeah, right in our office. There was a rap battle, and he did the
Probably
guy's
son of a
part.
judge of a buzz.
Yeah, like he's got buzz. I thought he had forgotten about the musical side.
Yeah, but again, you know what, guys? Just because After 17 is on for wisdom, and we're slowly reaching the end of the show, right? No, don't worry. You have the flow, Steve. You have the flow.
Okay.
We're slowly reaching the end of the show. We just have like 2 seconds to go. So before I even say what I'm about to say, you had, but I know we have elders in the building always. Elders around the city. My people, do you have any questions for our guest today? I can see my elder where he's nodding his head. That means he has a question. And he normally doesn't really ask a
Yes.
question. And it looks like he has one.
Okay.
All right, elders, it's your flow.
Okay. So Infinity events, huh? 2025. We see you at least hosting one of the biggest events. That was with the Danny Kaya Musical Festival.
Yes.
That was the second one. That was that was 2025.
2025 last year.
2025. So how what does it take to have Danny Kaya? What does it take to sit down with him? Because that's one of the biggest artists we have in Zambia.
Okay. It's not easy. That Danica is not just the biggest artist. He's a legendary icon that we have in Zambia, and it's not easy for him to just allow you to use his brand. It's not something that easy, but it all goes back to the same thing: hard work. And looking at the past events that we have hosted, looking at the company profile, how organized we are as a team. I won't lie, Infinity events, we're talking about any, but I'll talk a bit about Infinity. That's where I'm coming from. Infinity events, it's a strong and I have a very, very strong team, hard-working team. You get my point. So I think it's not easy to have him like just having an event. Okay, actually, that wasn't just having him. trusting me to manage his brand, the Danica Music Festival. It's hard work, that's all I can say, and creativity plus being honest with people. You get my point? Yeah.
So do we see any other big artists coming to the Copper Belt soon? Especially that the Copper Belt really has been left out when it comes to entertainment involving big artists. Do we see any big artists being hosted?
Yes. So we have big events that we have. Like we have a very, just that we don't usually announce our calendars, but this year I think we're going to work differently, and we're going to introduce some new events. Last year we worked hard, but this year I think we're going to work harder. Plus my team, the back office team, the general manager, the organizing manager, we are all running up and down trying to put things in place. We can even bring in an international artist. Yes.
Anyone else from the
Elders in the
gurus out
building?
there?
Kangono.
Yeah, so okay, so I know we're talking about any,
Yes.
yeah, but we've touched a bit on Infinity.
Yes.
So let me maybe ask a bit of a fired up question
Okay.
that I'm sure me and other people would want to know about.
I'm even smiling because I feel like this is a good question.
Yeah, when you started running Infinity events,
Yes.
yeah, you built the brand, then you, at some point you started working with a gentleman called Ratesh.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we saw a partnership which was a bit different because it brought two communities together.
Okay.
Yeah. I just saw that you stopped working together. What happened with that partnership?
Okay. Okay. We're not talking about Infinity, but we'll talk. I'll answer that question.
Okay.
Ratesh was just like any other waker. So he just came to Infinity. He wasn't my partner. He was just a waker who was under Infinity.
Yeah.
And then the other community that you're talking about, I think I still have those people. They're just people who believe in Infinity.
In Infinity.
Yes. So even him, he came and he applied because he saw how we're working, our work ethic.
Oh, okay.
So those people, we still have them.
So was he fired or he left?
Not really fired.
So meaning fired, but not really fired.
No. He didn't leave. He just didn't renew his contract. And then I've heard he has his own, like, they're just those people who didn't just renew their contracts because every year we have to sign something new, an MOU, because I know the importance of paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm encouraging everyone to make sure, I don't know the businesses that you're in, you also need to make sure paperwork should be in place. You get, so for me, I believe in paperwork. So if you don't sign, that shows to say every company has its company policy. So you need to follow what we want in our company. So I don't know. He has opened his own brand. I feel that's what I've heard. Yes.
No, okay. But how was the relationship the time you're working? Was it good?
Yeah, it was. You know, that's why I'm saying it was just like any other waker for me.
Oh, okay.
We were not even more like found together. He was with the organizing manager. That's worried.
Okay.
And then the general manager as well, because he's the one who needs to now, okay guys, this is how we're working, this is what we're working on. So for me, I was just like, okay, we have this person who's working with us. We're together like that. Yeah, but we're still, we're cool.
Okay, no, that's good to hear.
One thing I like about this conversation after 17, I feel like this is one of the most different conversations we've ever had.
Okay.
I feel like the people you stopped working with,
Yes.
you're still in good terms with them, despite the picture outside looking different. But I feel like you're still in good terms. Us reaching at the point where I've reached where I know every good deed must come to an end. Whatever goes up must come down. So before I even say you're after 17 on this show, I know last time you said it's after 17, but after 17 comes every day.
Yeah.
So you always have a wisdom word you can also share out there. But before we reach there, do you have any words you feel like you didn't bring out the most that you want to say out there?
So what I mean is sometimes being successful, people will just see what you've done. You're not supposed to tell them every move, you know what I mean?
True.
So people will hear a lot about certain brands, but at the end of the day, people should just see how successful the brand is. That's all. It ends there. So let the
actions speak for you.
yes, exactly. So that's my after sales tip.
And I think it would be unfair to just end like that. Last time you put me on the spot.
Oh, the game!
Yeah,
Since you've remembered, and I almost forgot about it.
yes.
You know how it goes. Give this guy a challenge. Oh,
No, you give him a challenge.
All
'cause,
right, all right.
Yeah, you're the best person to.
all right, Mr. Inch. But really, at the point whereby, since you've already said you're after 17, you pick a choice. There are two tables right here.
Okay.
We give you a challenge that's going to be really hard to do, and
Okay.
you have to live according to it.
Okay.
Oh, I won't tell you to call someone in your phone book. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Elders in the building. What must he do? The challenge, one of the biggest challenges, I'll give him a surprise challenge if he picks A. If he picks B, what must he do on B?
Maybe we can dance.
I don't know what to dance. I'm left-handed.
And Elders, what do you think? What must he do on B?
On B,
Yeah.
since he said they don't announce their calendars,
Ah.
he's going to announce his calendar so that we know what
Aha! So B, you
Now that's
announce.
a challenge.
Yeah. B, you announce your calendar for infinity.
Okay. And then A.
A, we give you a challenge
Okay.
that you don't know about. And if you pick A, we give you a challenge, you're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least B, you know what's there. A, you don't know. So A or B,
So if I say A, then I can't switch to B again.
you can't switch. It's over.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. For the big events that we are having,
So you're picking B.
it's not easy, guys. You know what I mean? It's not easy.
So again, just to give you a hint.
No.
When you pick B, you're letting every event organizer out there to
Exactly.
be in your calendar.
Exactly. That's what the problem is. You know what I mean? Yeah?
So I'm trying to help you around here. Just go for A. I want to hammer this guy. Just go for A.
Okay, so we'll go with B. But I will see. Let's go for B. So
Alright.
our events calendar for this year. In June, we're going to have the family color fest, and then we're going to have big Zambian artists headlining the event, and then in July we are bringing in an international artist.
First back to back, June and July. Okay.
And then this one you have to just think and you know what I'm talking about. We did it last year. We're going to do it again in August. And then we're also going to have I won't mention, but we're doing the agriculture expo for like 2 days. For the first time on the Copper Belt, we're giving them agriculture expo. And then October, we're also going to bring in a very big artist.
This year is hot, eh?
Yeah. And then November, we'll breathe. December, we'll do our last event, the biggest event, the final countdown of our display.
Is that satisfied? It's fire, but you haven't said you're after 17 off today. Last time you said it, but today you haven't said it.
I also had to say that after 17. I thought our guests already gave
Oh,
us an
today since you're co-hosting, don't
Yes.
worry about it. So we have reached the end of the show today, but not to forget, Mocha Mocha is our official sponsor. The name is so nice, I have to say it twice. Mocha Mocha Gift Shop Cafe, right here in Itawa. The location is actually very simple. Just after the hospital, what do you call this hospital again?
Northern Command.
The Northern Command Hospital. On the same path, on the left-hand side, it's going to the airport road. Please, guys.
Opposite, is it?
What is this place?
No, Council Flat.
Profan.
Yes, in the tower.
I'm a legend. Even though I just came to Ndola after some time, I know Ndola very well.
If you want coffee, this is the place to be. And I go by Mzasi, and we are out.